wants to come in and talk about it, we can do that.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Did we get him?
You might as well.
I'll go get him.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it. We can just have him on, though.
No, I don't mind. Well,
So,
unless he wants it for his shit.
Welcome to the Yak.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the Yak.
On Friday's episode, we discussed Francis's soiree placing. Wait, when was it?
When did you guys get invited to
Taking
it?
place on Saturday.
Did he invite you on Friday? Did he know I was out of town already?
No, no.
It was like a Monday.
Rowan had an invite. I copped the sympathy. Didn't go. It's my rule.
If you cop a
I
sympathy,
cop
you don't
a sympathy. I say I'm coming, but don't go.
Yeah.
Kind
It's a way to get back
That
at
is
him.
That's
That
right.
is the move.
to return
Really
the
shows them.
favor. Brandon's coming back with his arms. Oh, here comes Francis.
And we discussed a possible predicament,
Uh-huh.
Francis even cracked a joke about it.
a class divide of sorts.
And
Well,
What's the difference
I don't know.
between
I
a
wasn't
party
there.
and a soiree?
I'll tell you, it was a soiree.
Net worth.
Oh, okay.
Francis, no one said anything yet, and I'm offering this to, if you'd like this on one of your shows, another one of your shows.
No. This is the place.
I feel like it's your
We already discussed
incident
it.
a little
I also have no problem, reusing material.
bit. totally.
Beating something to utter death.
Yeah, especially something as juicy like that.
Yeah, I'll probably blog it. I'll probably make some merch. That's how it goes here.
But we foreshadowed this on Friday, saying that Francis was having a soiree. And the difference between a party and a soiree is, or how would you say it? I was going to say
It's funny. I would have said that turned more into a party than a soiree.
Yeah, it became a party.
It became a party.
Because it was a little looser around the edges.
I think you can be a party animal, but you can't be a soiree animal.
No,
It's tough.
Yeah.
you're right.
Well, isn't a socialite a
Socialite.
soiree animal?
Yeah, a socialite, I think, is the word for that. Is a soiree animal, but it turned into a party.
It was supposed to be like maybe 10 to 14, 15 people coming over for the afternoon and having, some drinks and some food, and ultimately doing what we often do, which is, as the party sort of whittles down, end of the night, turn it into more of like fun games. Like we like to play fun adult board games, role-playing games. KB and Nick, you guys have done this with us.
A lot of
One of
fun.
my favorite party activities.
It's really fun. It's cool. It's like an inexpensive way to have a great Saturday.
Yes. Played Secret Hitler one time.
Yeah, Secret Hitler, code
Hitler.
names, like some role play, whatever, fun shit. And so Roan and of course his wife were invited. But the funny part is that when I invited them, he was like, we actually have these friends in town. My buddy who's a firefighter, like, I don't know if that's going to be okay. And I'm like, dude, what kind of person would I be to be like, wait a second.
You said this verbatim.
Yeah.
I said, you're the type of person that wouldn't verbalize it to him, but after the conversation, you turn to your wife and she'd be like, fireman?
We're making this sound like Francis is pro-fire. We're anti-fire.
Oh,
Well, it was perfect because
he
we ended up
burnt?
having a bonfire and we were like making jokes about the fire escapes, and he was my cornhole partner. And then all of a sudden, you kind of looked up like, and there were a lot more people there at our apartment than I had expected, and a bunch of people I didn't know. I'm playing with Roan's fireman buddy, and we're bonding over our cornhole.
This is cornhole. Okay.
Cornhole.
Yeah.
Is this rooftop cornhole?
Yeah.
I would have loved
What time
that.
is it right now?
I would have loved that so
Wow.
much.
Yeah.
4 p.m.
Still afternoon.
sounds
Sun
fun.
shining.
4:30. The sun was shining. Last nice day of the year. It was
really
beautiful.
nice.
One guy had shorts on.
That sounds
Yes.
really fun.
One guy.
Yep.
Yeah, and we had the fire going and everyone's vibing, good music, people are chilling, dogs running around, all good things. And this guy came in and he was like, "Can we get next?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." So he plays against us, and he's against me and your buddy.
Yes.
Should I say his name or no?
I mean,
Fireman buddy.
Fireman.
see how this goes.
Fireman buddy.
And he's next to me, and I don't know him, but I'm like, "Oh, welcome." And then he just starts talking shit to me.
Well, this is the fireman or the employee?
No.
Barstool.
I'm teammates with the fireman.
The Barstool employee's talking
Barstool
shit on you.
is talking shit to me before even telling me that he works at Barstool.
So we have fireman and
Oh.
Barstool employee.
Well, maybe he assumed you knew, and it was friendly banter.
No, because he admitted that we never overlapped. he started working shortly after I got fired.
He knew exactly who you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's remote.
And I think he might be remote.
Okay.
A little bit remote.
A little remote.
I don't
A little
know. I think
remote,
he was
like
sometimes. Anyway,
He was at your apartment, which is
Hulu remote?
which
The
is 3
Apple
miles
TV?
away.
yeah.
Right. So how remote is he if he was at your apartment 3 miles away? He's got to be in the office.
May not come into the office every day. I honestly don't know. But all I know,
he's shitting on you or the fireman or both?
he was shitting on me.
Barstool guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, the
and being
fireman's a
like-
friend.
I'm like, yeah, he's my buddy.
Okay.
And so we're playing the cornhole. His partner, who is standing next to the fireman, my teammate, is superb at cornhole, a saucer thrower. You know, a fine.
What type of shit is he call? What is he saying?
I'm like yelling out
Your
I'm like
80s
saying
guy.
the scores after each throw, after each turn, and he's like, "This guy's not a fucking math guy." I'd be like, "No, that is the number," and he'd be like, count them up and be like, "Oh, maybe you're right."
Okay.
And then like,
Wow.
and then if
That's
I
even
miss
worse.
the board,
Yeah.
he'd be like, maybe you need to drink less. I don't know. It's like just
That's
like
funny.
jibes
Yeah.
that are like,
Yeah.
oh, if we were in a frat, this would fly. But dude,
Right.
you need to like, what's your name?
yeah,
You know, like,
Also, he's at your house.
Yeah, that's.
Right.
can I get you another
And Francis is a
drink
great
that I
host.
bought for this
Very gracious
party?
Oh shit.
Not overly bothered, but just like, wow, I'm not sure that I go to someone else's house who I don't know, hop on the cornhole game against them and start like trying to fuck with them.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he knows exactly who you are. He's familiar with your work.
Does that lend itself to that?
Well,
I
some
mean,
people
no,
might
I-
be like,
his
oh, he's
point
a
of view, maybe.
comedian. Oh, I can
We'll try to joke with
whatever.
jokes.
That's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
what it was, which again is fine.
But still, yes.
This guy
I get it.
was
Home
totally
funny man.
fine.
And he was
Oh,
talking
yeah.
shit off the back of his teammate whose hand-eye coordination's reputation preceded him.
Yeah.
Everyone was talking about how good this guy was going to be at cornhole.
Now I want to see this guy.
This
Yeah.
guy was fucking nice with him.
Was
So
he
that
handsome?
guy, for the record, that guy
Be handsome
was
good
very kind and deferential.
So he,
so good.
the actual good cornhole player, was very humble.
He was, and he kind of knew that by like being the guy who came to the party, stepped onto the cornhole game, which was a very low-key cornhole game, and being the fucking Tiger Woods of it,
Yeah.
not that sweet.
Was he embarrassed about his teammates trash talking?
I don't know if he was aware of it because he and firemen were
Yeah.
having a fun time together. But anyway,
Amazing.
all of that made me kind of a little bit out of my comfort zone, just a little on edge, where I was like, wow, there's people out of my apartment that I don't know. Also, people who work at my job who are now at my home that I didn't invite, which
They
is-
know you.
It's just like a little bit of a crossing of bubbles where if you didn't know it was going to happen or didn't intend for it, all of a sudden I'm like, you know, do I need to behave myself now? Like, am I worried that another employee is going to find out where, you know?
Are they going to watch you and tell stories about you? Well, no. We're going to tell stories about you.
opposite.
We're going to flip
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, we're gonna beat them to it.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know anything about him. I mean,
And how did you find out you work together?
he told me 10 minutes into the game.
Okay.
But they kept thinking that we had the score wrong because I think they were fucked up. But you know me, I'm not going to get the score wrong.
He is a math guy.
And so like he kept questioning.
This sounds like something I would do every single thing that this guy is doing. Every single thing.
You would be absolutely entitled to
I'm
do
struggling
it. and it
to
would be
find what he
funny.
did wrong.
It would be funny because
Yeah, yeah.
we know each
I
other.
wouldn't do it to some. I know I would do it to someone I don't know.
And you would have been invited.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute. What do you mean he would have? It already happened.
Right.
But he wasn't invited.
That guy wasn't invited.
But you said Sass
would have been.
Sass
He wasn't.
Quite literally
It
was
wasn't
would not.
be because he like knew a random person was tagging along. It would be because I had been like, "Hey, come over."
Okay. Sorry
You know
for
what I'm
an
saying?
Sass was out of town.
almost never.
All right, to finish this, the whole day keeps devolving. By the way, no, I'm not trying to throw major smoke at that guy. He was fine, ultimately perfectly courteous, left. All good. But it just I had taken an edible. I was a little like all of a sudden I was going in a different direction. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of like gently melting into the afternoon, all of a sudden I was like,
on edge.
Well, hosting, you're on edge always.
Yes.
yeah, but usually it's
Then an
from like
added edge.
an attentive standpoint.
You want everybody to be
This was
having
like
a good time.
defensive standpoint.
Ah.
this made me think I needed to be on the defense a little.
Different edge.
Which all lends itself to where this is going, which as the party boiled down to a nice core group, we had, I don't know, 8 people. We ordered some pizzas and started playing these games. And at this point, 9, 10 o'clock, people are pretty banged up. And our fireman buddy is not grasping the game. I don't even think he understood why we would play a game. Really, I don't think he was like, why are we fucking doing this? It was a very simple game. It's called Snake Oil. You get cards. You have to try to pitch someone a product that you combine 2 of the words, and it, just a very easy word association game. Makes people laugh. It's meant to be lighthearted, and he just was like, kept thinking that you get 7 cards. And he was trying to tell a story that involved all 7 cards. We're like, no, you just used 2. And he was like, don't fucking tell me what to do.
Oh, yes. Yes.
True. And by the way, so this is where I was like, I knew this day was heading. There was a slow-moving train coming towards an ammo depot. And I saw all of this converging, and I was like, I knew this night was going to end kind of in flames of some kind.
Yeah.
And it had all started with the cornhole thing. And sure enough, he keeps not participating. At one point, I had my come to Jesus moment with him where I said, the game is fun if you buy in. You got to buy in. Can you buy in? And you were trying to cheerlead that. And he was like, yeah, I can buy in. And I was like, all right, great. But he just couldn't get over the hump of being like, this isn't cool. I don't want to look cool. Whatever. He's fucked up. And then at one point he turned to me. Keep in mind, there's like 7 people. It's low key. He turns to me and he goes, you've been an awesome host today. Really. Thank you so much. I was like, you got it, man. He goes, your wife, on the other hand. Little over the top.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
To you.
To me and my wife. And everybody there.
In front of her?
Everybody there.
Oh, no.
It started off so good.
Yeah, I was going to say that employee didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
There's a little red herring in
Yeah, he said that. And we all like, I was like, wait a second. Record skip,
It's way worse than saying you suck.
I was like, what?
Yeah, we paddleboarded in Alaska, and Kyle sucked
so bad.
I don't know how you could be bad at paddleboarding.
Easy.
It's
the
it's like being bad at standing.
Yeah.
It was the worst experience. I was in so much pain. My arms were burning. It was the toughest workout ever, and I was pedaling 5 times as hard and going 5 times as slow.
I don't know what it was. It's like we were a mile ahead of him. And we were in the middle of this ocean. We were looking for orcas. The mountain range was behind us. It was
I
stunning.
couldn't enjoy it. I was in pain.
It was the most stunning, breathtaking experience of my life.
It was hard to keep your balance, or it was like
no, the pain of having to paddle so hard and not getting anywhere while they just slowly grew smaller in the distance.
That sucks, dude.
It was truly, it was one of the best experiences of my life.
I can't believe Nick is so good at these balance.
I know.
things like this.
I was a decent skateboarder. Growing up.
That actually that makes sense.
And I think some of that conveys. So yeah, this is the view we had.
Mhm.
Oh my
Stunningly
God.
beautiful.
What is that? Heaven?
It was like heaven.
Whoa, that's huge.
That's not Kyle. That's our guide. Kyle was not in any of
Way
the shots.
behind.
Oh.
Well, show the camera.
Didn't enjoy a
I
second.
did think this was North Carolina for a second. I was like, what? And then
Pictures never convey. Like that just
Beautiful.
looks average in
Yeah.
the picture, but it was
breathtaking.
It was.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
For us, but then Kyle just turned in and went to the beach and drug his paddleboard, which are heavy and huge, for like another mile and a half.
It
Really?
was I didn't enjoy a second of
Wow.
that
No.
experience.
Did you think
Paddleboards
about
are,
getting
like,
down on your
weirdly big.
knees?
They're massive.
Tried to do
It
it.
wasn't
They're huge.
there wasn't that. It was the
He couldn't
I think
go.
I had a bootleg oar. Like a charger that takes
Okay.
battery from your phone.
A hollow oar.
Yeah, the harder I paddled, I was putting a lot of.
He was going backwards
prank.
at one point.
I was going nowhere.
They give one person in each group a prank oar.
Yeah, you got a prank oar from Spencer Gifts.
Dude, I'd be remiss if we didn't bring up Stephen Che and the Bucks. I feel like on a football Monday, I feel like it's a good time for you to kind of lick your wounds or make up some excuse for why they suck now.
No, we got beat, plain and simple. Beat the whole game.
You guys are a bad team.
Some are saying that. Yeah,
You said it.
You said that. You made a blog about it.
I thought the Steelers were the worst team in the NFL, and they still could be.
Yeah, it's a lot of karma. I made fun of Mitch a while ago, and he's carved us up twice now. It was
he probably
extra painful yesterday.
He might literally have you as bulletin board material.
He might, yeah. When he came into the game, I told Jerry, I was like, Mitch is a Bucks killer.
Maybe you should respect his game now.
I do. I'm personally cheering for him. I hope he succeeds, but no better job in the world than a backup quarterback, you'd think, right?
Yeah, dude, he came and fucked you guys up. I hate seeing you like this.
Yeah, it was a bummer, but it's a long season, and you guys look good.
Thank you, brother.
What did you think about the dude that ran out? Did you see that clip? The guy that ran out with the team. I think that's like maybe the coolest move I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was a firefighter buddy move.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He ran out with the team down the tunnel, and
he
then
didn't
like
look that young.
1 second later was getting like dragged out like forcibly from the stadium.
Yeah,
You see that?
That's impressive.
I didn't see it.
he looked like he was in his 30s.
Put that on there? Can we? I think
Yeah,
it's
he
on,
was not.
He was like fat with gray hair.
He was too old. Yeah, he had some gray hair.
Because when I saw the thing, I was like, oh, some young kid did it. But I was like, oh, no, that's a man that hopped down there.
Did you see him? You might have to run it back. There
There
he
you
is.
go.
Right in the front. Too.
Wait, that's so awesome.
Yeah, that's
That
awesome.
is super awesome.
He was so natural.
He's so drunk after that. Like, I can't believe he was athletic.
Oh, that's worth it. He's not getting.
That's so worth it.
That's like a dad in khakis.
You're like,
That is so
That is a
sick.
dad wearing khakis.
He looked at this.
yeah, he fit in. He
was-
wasn't in pads or anything. I was like, yeah, he's a part of
yeah,
this.
he
You
looks
could tell he was too out of shape to even make it any farther.
No, he was ready.
Yeah.
Oh, he was about to.
What would
to
you
call
even-
it quits?
If you were a player, would you? I don't even think I would get mad at that.
No.
I mean, he's a fan of you.
Yeah, he
I
loves
wouldn't
you.
ma-
Yeah.
I wouldn't get mad.
And if you make it that far,
How do you think he even got in there?
I don't know.
because he looks
yeah.
pretty fucked up, too.
But you
Like,
can
yeah.
stand like in the tunnel, right, and like try to dap up the players.
Yeah, he was wearing like what I don't know, it's team issue sweatshirt, but he's wearing like something that kind of blended in that like other people that worked for the team would be wearing. He could have had a lanyard and been on the field beforehand. They do tell people to like get off with, I think it's like 30 minutes before kickoff, so he could have just kind of like stayed around and maybe he knew someone there and then just kind of made the move.
Yeah.
I think that's 100 times better than like someone just running on the field like during a game.
That's a way better
Yeah.
experience.
because
Yeah.
everyone's cheering for him, and he's like he
didn't
got exactly what
disrupt
he wanted.
anything, yeah.
He
Yeah,
didn't disrupt
no.
anything.
He's a legend forever for doing
Yeah,
that.
he
Yeah.
really
It was
is.
the least selfish running onto the field.
He
Yeah.
didn't hold up the game.
Oh.
Just wanted to be part of something.
Right. He
Which-
wasn't promoting anything. He just
Well, the
wanted to
game
have a
must have
good
thought
time.
like one of the coaches was like being arrested.
Yeah, he
looks like a coach.
or like a strength coach, except for he's
Yeah.
sloppy drunk and probably smells like shit.
yeah.
Definitely just standing outside all day. Sass, you're also a fucking good ass sports gambler, huh?
Yeah.
Undefeated.
Yeah, the yak
undefeated.
parlay hit, too.
The
Yak wheel
Yak
parlay hit.
That's
Yep.
crazy. What were the odds?
Quiggs is better than you. Did you see Quiggs'
Quiggs
yesterday?
was fucking insane.
Holy shit! I'm not trying to take away from.
No, that was
I just said Quiggs is
insane.
better than you, but
Quiggs' bets were like he made like what, like $10,000 yesterday off of
What?
close
It
It
$20.
was a $5 bet to win 2K.
jeez,
Holy
$5 win 2K.
So basically, there's a guy on Twitter that puts out predictions for first touchdown bets, and this weekend that guy was like 50 units positive. So Quiggs put them all in what's called a round robin, where it bets like a bunch of parlay combos, and he bet $5 and won 2K off of one of the combos.
Jeez.
That's yeah. He had 4 like long shot parlays that hit.
Kenyon Drake first touchdown scorer and
It was a tight end.
Irv Smith.
Irv Smith.
And
Yeah.
then he parlayed them.
Yeah, and
Just-
and hit them both individually as well,
Yes.
and hit another
and hit the yak wheel.
and hit the yak wheel.
Mhm.
Good day for Quiggs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What a bastard! But Gabe Davis again, putting you on his back.
Your boy.
Did you tell a story about Gabe Davis on Matt and Shane's podcast?
Yeah.
I still haven't heard it yet. Do you want to retell it here or no?
So I mean, yeah, we can. I mean, basically, we went to the game with Gabe Davis's trainer. Well, Gabe Davis and like a bunch of dudes from the Bills came to this Friday early show in Buffalo, and then on Sunday we went to the game with Gabe Davis's trainer, and then we just like hung out with Gabe Davis like the rest of the night, and then we went to like the Dave and Buster's with the whole Bills team, which was fucking insane. And we were so fucked up, just playing games with like Josh Allen.
Josh Allen was with you?
He was there.
Was it like, haha, we're at Dave and Buster's, or like, this is what we do?
So
at Dave and Buster's.
No, it was like Shane and Lemaire were on mushrooms.
Oh.
Shane was so fucked up. I was belligerently drunk, just going around from game to game. We had they gave us the unlimited cards, charge cards. So I would
know those existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
You still have it?
I have 2.
Limited?
But they're probably
What's
no, but they probably
Whoa.
expire. They probably expire.
Ah.
Because mine broke, and then
What's
I'm
it
like,
made of?
it like wasn't working. It wasn't scanning.
Oh, I thought it shattered.
And then I'm going
It was made of
up
crystal.
Yeah. And then I'm standing there and I'm so fucked up. This is why I came in on Monday and I was like, not my best performance. And I'm standing there and I'm like talking to a cop at the front door, and I'm like, dude, my charge card's not working. And he's like, I don't know what you want me to do. He's like, I can't help you with that. And I'm like, I know, but like, you think you gave me one and it's not working anymore. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a cop?
It was a cop. I thought it was like one of the guys at the front desk.
Oh, shit.
And I'm just
How could you confuse that?
talking to a cop for like 10 minutes being like, can you get me a new charge card? But yeah, it was fun. We hung out with Gabe Davis for a while. He's a really nice guy. I didn't know he was only 23, which was crazy.
Yeah, he's just a couple years. Is his 3rd year in the league or something like that?
Yeah.
He's a year older than you?
2.
But you guys super related, though, at Dave & Buster's.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was very fun. It was a fun weekend.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. And now he's just scoring touchdowns for you.
Oh, yeah.
He's been scoring, when he's healthy, he scores an insane amount of touchdowns.
I know.
He can't stop scoring touchdowns.
I know.
That's a good dude to have as your friend.
I know. He gave me a nice little poster framed. And it says, to Harry from Gabe Davis.
Did you just dox yourself, dude?
Oh,
And
man.
it says, welcome to the Bills Mafia.
So are you a Bills fan now?
I might kind of have to be.
Who else?
Unlimited Dave and Buster's card. Yeah.
It is, yeah, I will say, when it comes down to like the Eagles and the Bills, bro, it's getting tight.
No, dude, you can go fuck yourself then. Go be Bills gang.
I will say I had a more fun time watching the Bills game than the Eagles game yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The I watched him on the plane on my phone.
And so what do you mean it was a more fun time?
The Bills were playing the Chiefs.
game that the Bills won was crazy. The
Yeah, but that's
interception at the
always
end.
those
1
are always,
point Buffalo.
Yeah.
Eagles.
And
You should've played
then
a
I
better
watched
team.
the Eagles, and it was just like they were just destroying
It was
them.
fast.
Yeah, that's awesome. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, but it's also fun to watch like a good game.
Yeah, but that was because of the Chiefs, not because of the Bills. Did you watch the Bills game last week against the Steelers? They just whipped ass the entire time.
Yeah.
The same thing you're accusing the Eagles of doing.
Well, I was there, bro.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
I was there with Gabe Davis.
Ah.
Lest we forget.
Yeah.
Sass, retell the story.